Hi everybody, so at the time I'm filming this I actually haven't been seated in front of a camera like this in ages, so I do apologise if I'm rusty, especially when I've got my cat underneath my chair. I was like, what's that touching my foot? Especially when it comes to an Empties video like this. Now I am, because I have been mainly just been showing my hands filming products that way, but I'm going to be doing, I guess, a little bit different today. I feel like coming on camera face to lens and doing a little bit of a show and tell, so I am sort of doing this as and when. So this is just a few of the products I've finished at the moment. My cat may or may not have knocked something down, so I might find that later, but yeah, I'm sort of just filming as and when, just so it's not as overwhelming. So the next couple of scenes edited onto this before it's ready to be uploaded. Maybe the angle that I've been doing of late, of just like against the bed or something like that, where I've been showing it and not really showing my face, but I just felt like coming on today. I do have a little clip from a declutter that I will include in just a minute, and I feel like I took pictures because at that time I was thinking, let me take a few pictures just so I didn't have so much rubbish to get rid of, and I don't know if I did that in the end, but if I do find pictures I'll include them at some point. I don't think I took them in the end, maybe it was a thought that didn't get lived out, but if I do find them I'll include them at the end and put in the description the reviews for those. But yeah, so let's just quickly go into that declutter part just before we continue on with the actual empties here right now. I'm actually decluttering basically everything in this. So this was a colour couture eyes. Can you hear that rain? It's pelting down, and all of this is basically, I'd say this is probably expired makeup. I had all these loose pigments thinking, oh, I think some of those are creams as well, thinking, oh yeah, I'll get around to using them eventually, and just they're not the sort of thing I gravitate towards these days, and they're probably well out of date, so this is just going to go all in the bin. I hate wasting stuff, but it's well expired. So yeah, I guess I'll count that in my empties. Okay, so let's start on with the empties. They're all kind of in this Boat Avenue box or bag like usual. Let's just get started. So as usual, I have my Little Angels face wipes. Well, these are cotton soft baby wipes. I use them to remove my makeup, refresh my face in the morning before I actually wash my face, and yeah, I always go for these sort of packs. You just get more in them rather than makeup wipes, but if I do have makeup wipes I'll use them as well. I just tend to opt for these if I have a choice. So I finished the second one out of this. This came in my face 5 face mask false thing, Soap and Glory's face mask stuff. This is, oh, the mask false 5 I think it was. It had 5 different kinds of face masks in there, and this is What Appealing Purifying Declog Mask. When it comes to masks and things like that, I have like a tab on Instagram where I do like little first impression reviews sort of things. So this one came with 2 pots. This one I think I forgot to show the last time I did an empties possibly. This one, or whichever one I finished of late, ready for this empties to go up. I kind of do them seasonally, and it's filled with pink like sticky peely stuff. It comes with a little spatula which I think I'm going to keep, and you scrape it out, put it on your face, and then wait for it to dry and then peel it off. And you know what, I really did enjoy this. I stopped after my first experience of it, I stopped using it all over my face because I found like really pulling my skin, like pulling the hairs. It's quite intense, but it was a nice mask. Then I finished up this. This is the Nan Bubble Bath Rose Scented Bubble Bath. Probably something I think maybe I or my cousin's got for my nan. My nan doesn't use a lot of pretty things like this, so I said, oh, if you're gonna waste it, can I have it? So yeah, it's a really cute bottle, so I'm thinking maybe I might keep it and like decant some bubble bath into it just because it's quite cute. But I mean, it's not like glass or anything, so if I do decide to get rid of it, try and recycle it or whatever, it's not a big deal whatever. Alright. Elsa, my cat's like proper watching me like, what are you doing? Can I play with that? Can I have that? No, Elsa, no you can't. So here, oh, I do have a little bit left, but I couldn't really get it out. Blimey, I went flying. This is my Fruits Lemon and Black Pepper Fragrance Explosion Conditioner by Wilko or Wilkinson's. I've had this for probably way too long, to be honest. And I finally finished it up. Honestly, I like the smell, but I don't think it did too much. I ended up using this more to mix conditioners and stuff like that. And then when I run out of like clear conditioner and I want to dye my hair pastely shades, I used to kind of mix that in. I used to try and shy away from tinted conditioners like this when it comes to mixing dye, but it didn't change the colour. So yeah, that's what I ended up kind of using it for in the end, mixing it with other conditioners or mixing it with hair dye. But yeah, I probably wouldn't choose this. I think this was given to me, actually. It was like a Christmas or birthday present or something, so it was a fun experience, but I wouldn't personally get it for myself. Hello, Elsa. No, you cannot come on this chair. But another mask that I finished up, and I believe, yep, I probably would have done a review for this as well on my Instagram, so check it out, check out the tabs, see what you can find on there. I'm at Howdee-haie. She is completely throwing the camera out of focus. So this is the Face Ink by Now Zinc London Brighten Up Skin Energizing Sheet Mask. Again, I've got thoughts on this already on the interwebs. Actually, really recently just finished this. As I'm filming this, I finished this like yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, I have no face wash anymore. And I never run out of face wash. Things have just been getting on top of me. I forgot to top up on stuff. So yeah, this is the Let the Good Times Roll face wash by Lush. It's actually a face and body cleanser, but with it such a small bottle and being so expensive, I just used it for my face. And I did like this. It's got like maize, so I actually found popcorn. I don't know if that was normal, if it just was sitting there for too long, and I discovered it. I was like, why is there popcorn in it? And that is one of the ingredients. But yeah, I don't know if that is actually supposed to be like full-on popcorn in there, or if my, can you not bite my hair, thank you, or if my one was just, I don't know, very popcorny. But it smells amazing, really lovely. Again, stop it, Elsa, that's my hair. Again, I have a video on it, so check out my YouTube, you know, have a little look for these things. If I'm not talking about them now, it's because I've already discussed them and there's no point repeating. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, I'm going to keep this pot so I can do my 5 Lush pots at some point, and then get like a free face fresh mask thing. So I'm quite happy with all this stuff. Like, funnily enough, these things that I was trying to drag out for as long as possible, and then of course when I didn't want them to run out, they all started running out at the same time. So it's really annoying, but also quite nice to see that I'm using products and to see if I would buy them again, you know. So this is the Spa Relaxing Patchouli and Ylang Ylang Hydrating Body Oil. I really did like this. Yeah, I really loved this. This is so nice, really nourishing on the skin. I sort of went between this, ow, no, I went between this and regular moisturizer, just because that's depended on the weather and that. Sometimes it was a bit too heavy, a bit too oily. Other times my skin really needed that, so it was a nice go between. Sorry, something's just like flown in my eye. It was a nice go between having the option of something more hydrating and thicker compared to like a traditional body butter. It really hurts. I finished up one of these Ted Baker body sprays. So I got myself one of these when I got Chloe one. I think it must have been for a birthday or Christmas last year. I got a set of 3. This is one of them. I don't know what flavours they are though, it doesn't seem to say, but I used to take small bottles like this. I've been putting in my work pocket, like so I can spray it as I go around, and this smells so good. I think I've been saying a lot of late, I don't usually like floral scents, but I like this. So I'm thinking, as I get older, I am liking floral scents, within reason. I think it's like as you mature, your taste buds change, so you begin to get a palette for other foods and flavours you might not have liked when you were younger. And I think that's the same with scent to some degree, and I'm definitely finding that with floral scents. So I'm going to try and stop saying, I don't usually like floral scents, but I like this, because like maybe 8 out of 10 times that I've been having florally scents now in the last like year or 2, I've really liked. So clearly I just like floral scents now. I don't know, crazy, can't believe I'm saying that, but I really would recommend that little gift set. I was actually, it's Chloe that loves the green one, the green bottle, but I couldn't see that at the time, and that's why I went for this set. So it was nice to try out different scents from the range, and I'll probably keep going back and getting these around like Christmassy times when they've got those scents more readily available, because they are nice to have to hand as well. And then I think they were like 10 or 12 pounds for 3 of these different scents, so I don't think that's too bad. As well for Ted Baker too, so yeah, nice one. Another body spray here is the Impulse Very Pink. I haven't really bought these more aerosol sprays in a while. I only kind of get them if they're gifts and that, and I like them. I end up using them on my body. They're quite a nice scent. I just prefer a spritz usually, so I don't feel like I'm choking on the aerosol, quite a thick spray. But yeah, I end up using this in my room. I use this on my body. I take it out like a body spray, but because it's quite a thicker scent, I get more use of it like spraying around the house as well, because it masks cat odor. I do clean the house, I promise, but you know, you got those heavier scents, especially if you've got an indoor cat and they poo a lot. But yeah, I like this scent. It was actually really cute. It's very pink, like Impulse. Recently just finished this again, same sort of situation with the other conditioner. This is the Care and Shine conditioner for soft shiny hair. This comes in one of these Schwarzkopf Live XL hair dyes. I like this stuff, it's great, very conditioning, smells nice, comes in with the packet of hair dye, so might as well use it, love it. Finished up a Scrub of Your Life by Soap & Glory. I do like these things. I'm not as big on body scrubs, which I should be, as I am on body washes. When I get things like this, it does the job, exfoliates nice and well. It's not too rough, does it well. So again, if they come in sets and stuff, that's awesome, but I don't typically go out of my way to buy a body scrub. Unless it's maybe something from Lush and I really want to try it, or something from another brand that I really want to try. Otherwise I tend to just get them included in sets around birthdays and Christmas, and that's when I, you know, give them the chance. Oh, I actually finished a big hair product actually. So this is the Aunt Jackie's Flaxseed Recipes Curl Maintenance Defining Curl Whip. I love this stuff. I'm pretty sure I did a first impression trying this out and I think the gel together or something. This was amazing and it smells so good. I don't even know how to describe it. Maybe floral, very fresh. I don't know, it's got kind of like a perfumey scent. I know perfumes can smell like anything, so that probably doesn't help you guys in the long run, but that's the only way I can sort of describe it. But this was just like a hair moisturizer slash curl defining cream, and it did the job. It was very nourishing. It made my curls pop even more, I feel. It's something that I'd definitely like to get again, but I'm always on the lookout for trying different things. And then in my head I try to make a mental note, or I try to make a note somewhere physically of, oh, this is something that I'd like to get again. But yeah, I don't know if I'll get this relatively soon, or if I'll continue on my hunt of just trying different hair products and seeing what works and maybe sticking with one eventually. I don't know, but this is really nice. I do recommend it. Another face wipe for baby wipes. Finished up one of my crazy colour hair dyes. This is Candy Floss. This is what I was using before for the longest time, and I've recently gone purple, so I just mixed it in because I tried to stay pastel-y. It still came out a little bit brighter than I wanted, but I mixed it with conditioner and stuff. I just put a bit too much purple in there, I think. But yeah, I do like this Candy Floss. I remember when my friend Laura gave me some because she was dyeing her hair in uni, and I thought, yeah, this isn't going to stick in my hair at all, but then I must have gone lighter in that, and it holds quite well, to be honest. Really light shade, but it looks good, I think. So for tea, I've got a whole video dedicated to this tea brand called Bardem. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's called the Blue Mountain Nilgiri White Tea. Again, if you're interested, check out that video. Another Lush product here. This is the Avocado Wash Shower Gel. This is really nice. It smelled more like, what did it smell like? It wasn't like straight up avocados. They mixed something with it. It's kind of like lemon. No, is it lemon? Let me see. I don't know if I reckon. It might be bergamot. I don't know. Avocado oil. Fresh avocado, a lot of stuff, but it does, you won't smell it and think, that smells like avocado. It's definitely got something else in it that makes it that sweeter scent. But I really like this. It was green, it was really lathery, it was fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Finished up the I think it's limited edition. Yeah, limited edition Naughty But Spice Soap & Glory, but this Butter Be Good. This was fantastic. Again, I think last Christmas I got Chloe maybe this or maybe the spray. I can't remember what I got. Yeah, I think I got her the body butter, and then I think I ended up getting like a little set out of this scent, and I think I might have bought myself one of the body butters as well, and oh my god, it smells so amazing. I really hope they bring it back again this Christmas, because I know it's limited edition, but if it's just a Christmas thing, that would make me happy, because this smells so good. It smells like cinnamony, spicy, warm, but really sweet, like mulled wine sort of thing. Oh, really good, and it lingers on the skin as well. So nice. So I finished up just the last little bit. This wasn't actually mine, it was my mum's, and I just finished off what was left in here. So this is the vanilla spray. We had a shop quite a few years ago actually called Equivalenza, and I think I'm going to keep this glass jar to decant other perfumes in. And what they did was they had, well, this is what they said, I don't know if it's true, but it was basically one of those perfume shops that instead of putting the actual branded name and like selling it for all that much, it was one of those, it comes from like the same labs or whatever, wherever you make perfumes, but because it's not got the brand name, it's a cheaper version. So it's like, they said it was like the purest quality, but it was that brand name that skyrocketed the price. So it was just it was a stripped back version of, you know, your popular perfumes and stuff. So this one was just a vanilla one, but they had like the Juicy Couture, they had like Opium, I think it's one that I've got, which is gutting actually, because I've actually lost my legit Black Opium perfume, and that was one that I was wanting for ages, and I can't find it. Years I've been looking for it, I just don't know where it can be, but I've got that sort of knockoff version, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that vanilla one was really good. Got another one of those teas. This one was Earl Grey Citrus Black Tea. Again, this was about halfway done. I just finished it off. This was the Body Shop Vanilla Body Mist. As you can see, my family likes vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla. I don't know why I popped this in there, but this is my E45 Itch Relief Cream. I have like eczema, and it gets, I think I've talked about this a few times, especially in my empties, because I show my, like, I usually show an Aveeno cream, but I get them, it flares up when I'm stressed a lot, and also when the weather changes drastically, like seasonal. I've got it quite a bit, oh you can't see actually, it's gone down a bit, but it's all raised and it's gone dry and grey. Got it quite a bit on the inner parts of my arm at the moment because I'm stressed out, and that soothes it. Nothing really cures it, I don't think, but there are sort of, depending on, I go back and forth between like ointments and creams and then the more natural stuff, depending on how extreme it is, different things will sort of ease it down, if that makes sense. And then obviously if I'm just not stressed anymore, or the season's calmed down, then I don't really itch. What else? Oh, so we've got this here. This had 2 little bath bombs in it. This is the Pure Passion Fine Soaps and Lotions Frosted Cranberry Bath Fizzers. I don't know where this was from, I just kind of found it in the house, used it up. I don't really have anything to note on this really, because it just, don't even think it made many bubbles, to be fair, but yeah, just used it up rather than waste it. This one I've been trying to use for a while, but do you know what, it just smells off, and I don't know why I keep putting it near my eyes. This is the Avon True Colour Conditioning Eye Makeup Remover Lotion. It's not conditioning because it kind of burns. And that was just me being like a cheapskate and not wanting to chuck out something that I haven't finished. But I don't know if this, I think this is my mum's, and then I used it and I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to put that on my face anymore. But yeah, it's supposed to be just like a makeup removing cream. Getting to the end, oh, this actually is a declutter as well. I went to dye my hair purple, and I went to go back and use this, and this is the Live XL Colour XL number 94. It's like a purple shade, and it's like, you know when paint, it's been opened and you've kind of forgot you've got that there. Well, yeah, that's what happened. And I went to squeeze it out, and it was just, I put a little bit in there in my pot to mix, and it was all congealed and definitely gone off. And then the lid sort of popped in half, so it's like, yeah, I should probably chuck that away, because I haven't really been dyeing my hair of late, and for the past like well over a year, maybe even 2 years, I have been pink, so I didn't realise that the Live XL colours don't hold as well as like the crazy colour ones in like the bottle, whereas this is more like, you kind of got, it's more professional line, if you know what I mean, so you kind of just got to use it up. So I didn't realise that, but now I've learnt my lesson. Hopefully I get to my other Live XLs before they do that. Hopefully I don't have any more open, aside from the one that I've used now, but I'm purple now, so I can keep touching up. Ignore me. Last 2 products. So this one I want to show because I really liked it. So I got this actually, I think from when I went away. No, it can't have been, it must have been when I went away on holiday. And this is the Nivea, that was in September. Yeah, this is the Nivea Antiperspirant Pearl and Beauty, and I really want to get another one of these. This is glass, and oh my god, it just feels, I don't know, it feels luxurious. It's what's inside that counts, you know what I mean? It's a roll-on, and you know what, I usually go for sprays these days, but this roll-on was so nice. So it kept me clean, it kept me, like, it did leak down a bit, like it was quite a wet deodorant, but I felt fresh for so long. So yeah, this was definitely heavily recommended. And then lastly, I finished off a lip balm. I felt like this finished quite quickly actually. This is the Flutter Lip Balm. I don't know where it's from. It's strawberry flavoured. It's from, sorry, no, I do know where it's from, but I've never heard of the brand really before. I got it from Superdrug. It came in a pack of 2 for like £1. I think they were like excess Christmas stock when I bought it. And this is nice. It's got a little cat angel, which is adorable. I don't know how well you can see that. It's really cute. And yeah, I feel like it went really fast, but it was nice, hydrating, silky on the lips. If I see them for cheap again and I need a lip balm, I'll probably go for it, but it's not like my #1. Flutter Lip Balm, that was amazing. I must recommend it to everyone sort of thing. It was just a good job, you know. And I've totally just knocked stuff down. Anyway, that's it for this part of the video. I will add clips as and when. Hopefully it doesn't feel too disjointed. Yeah, let's go on to the next part, I guess. Just a few more bits to whiz through for the empties. I have this face mask here. This is the Tony Moly I Am Real Seaweeds Mask Sheet. I do have a review on this on Instagram in my face mask fiasco highlight if you'd like to check that out. Got another load of Johnson's baby wipes. These are just the ones I've had to hand lately. You guys know that well, if you watch these videos, that I usually have the Asda's little angels one, but you know, these did the job, and they feel more thicker, more luxurious than the Asda ones. I think probably they're a little bit more money, but yeah, they feel like they really cleanse because the sort of the wefts, I don't know if that's the right word, of the wet wipes have more texture to it, so I feel like it's getting dirt out. Finished up this body butter. This is the Beautiful Scrumptious Body Butter Fusion Cocoa and Vanilla. This was just nice. I was just kind of using it up to finish it, to be honest. Wouldn't necessarily go out my way to get this again, but it was lying around the house and I wanted to use it up. Finally finished my Swashcloth Bliss Hair Repair Liquid Silk Express Repair Conditioner. I love this stuff. I feel like I've only gone through a couple of bottles, but this has been lasting me up since I was relaxed, so a good few years. I stopped getting relaxers in, I think 2016 was my last one, and it's now 2019, so yeah, a good few years. I love this stuff. It makes my hair feel silky, even like my after texture now. Back when I was relaxed, it felt really shiny, silky and soft, and then I still find that now that it really adds to that. I have to use more if I want more obvious results, and I particularly notice it if I use like a blow dryer afterwards. I feel a difference in my hair when I use this as opposed to when I don't. This I'm trying to go on the lookout for. I used to get this really cheaply in a shop called Savers, but I can't seem to find it anymore, so I might have to spend a couple more monies online and get it. It reminds me of unicorn, what I'd imagine unicorn milk to look like inside. It's beautiful. Finished up this that I had in the bathroom. This is the Body Shop Olive Shower Gel. Again, just lying around the house, needed to use it up. It smells good actually, but I don't think it's something that I would naturally pick up myself. Another set of baby wipes. These are Johnson ones again. They're makeup removal wipes. Again, I usually go for baby wipes just because you get more in there, and you know, they're not as expensive, but these were really nice, really wet ones. Oh, I was well sad to finish this. This is my Smart Hydra Shot Cream by Kiko Milano. This stuff was amazing. I've done a video on this. It is my skincare and book tag video. I can't remember the name that I called it now, but I made a video and I talked about this in there if you're interested. Also gutted to finish up this. I don't really finish up makeup products, but this is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This was awesome. It's kind of got like an angle. I don't know how well that's focusing, but it's angled like so. This was amazing. I would love to get more of these, but I find it's more worth it in a set, so I got this in like a set of 3, I believe, for like 20 something. Still ludicrously expensive, but I prefer to get like a set with a few different things to try out rather than the whole big one, and I feel like I'm getting more money's worth out of this, but this was amazing. I would definitely use this again. I think the rest are mainly makeup as well actually. So these are 2 declutters actually. I had a blonde eyebrow pencil, don't know why I had, oh actually I think that came with a brown one, like they came as 2 colours for some reason, probably for like a gradient effect, but this is way too light for me, and I thought, oh, when I'm blonde it will look fine. Never tried it, but you know, it just probably didn't look good anyway. This is by Vital Radiance, and then this is an Avon Colour Trend, I don't know, eye crayon. I had it in my sort of everyday makeup for some reason, and I never really used it. I used it a few times and I think it was really dry, and so I wanted to make a point of finishing it up, but I never did, so get rid of that. I recently finished the Revolution Mascara, or the Mascara Revolution. This one I've got some thoughts on. I can't remember, I did the first impressions. I think it was a Revolution and NYX first impressions, so check that out if you want some thoughts in there. But I used it all up, I did like it. It's definitely more of a thicker consistency than I'm used to. I kind of have to work around it to make it look not too clumpy. And of course I finished up an Aveeno cream. Hi guys, so I thought I would just come in and finish up my empties for the summer period. Only a few more things that I managed to finish up. I've been moving and stuff, so I haven't really been taking a lot of notice of some of these things. I will say though, just remembering, I took pictures of some of the products that I was finishing so that I didn't forget to talk about them whilst I was moving, because I didn't really want to be carrying rubbish with me, you know, from a new place. So the first thing, I was just going to insert the pictures, but I really can't be bothered, honestly. So I finished this Cbd oil. I want to try it out because I've heard it's good for, well, if you can tolerate it, it's good for a lot of things actually. I was hoping it'd be alright for, in terms of like migraines and stuff. I hadn't honestly read, I probably should have, but I hadn't read a lot of research and stuff like that. The only thing I was more concerned about was any health implications you might have. So I wanted it mainly to see if it would do anything for my migraines and anxiety. I don't think I noticed a major difference, honestly. I just took it like a supplement a couple of times a day, like in the morning and evening if I remembered. Maybe I didn't take it regularly enough, I don't know, but the only thing I was worried about was whether it would interfere with like things like my pill and other medications. So do take note of that if you are interested. I don't really have anything to say, I probably won't buy it again, but I just did want to try it. So that was the food supplement CBD Plus. I got it from Holland & Barrett. Then I finished up this Hydrating Water Infusions shower gel. This one is in the scent Roseberry and Rose Water by Original Source. I'm currently using like the pineapple-y one now. This one honestly, it smells so good. Oh my god, I would totally buy these again. They smell fantastic, so fresh and watery like. Really good scent. Lathers up really well. You feel like you're getting a very good clean from it, and it does linger as well. Obviously if you put your lotions and potions on after, the scent does fade into whatever you last put on, but if you get out of the bath then you don't moisturise straight away, or you're not one to moisturise, the scent will stick to you a little bit longer. Then I finished up this Palmer's coconut oil body lotion, and there was only a little bit in this. I kind of just found it in the bathroom I think and decided just to finish it up. Yeah, decent enough. I am very conscious of what, you know, how palm oil is received, or what's the word, is collected in like the rainforest and stuff, so I don't go out of my way to buy Palmer's, but if it's in the house and it needs to be used up, I will use it up, if that makes sense, rather than wasting, because the damage has been done, like rather than throwing it away and creating even more waste. I try to use things like this, but yeah, I'm just at certain things I'm a little bit more conscious on than others, I don't know. I finished this, well, PS Cleaning and Polishing Charcoal and Black Sugar Scrub Mask by, it's a Primark brand. I didn't finish it actually because it was horrible. I used it to rub my face and it was really scratchy, really dry, and I found that it was actually leaking in my not shower bag, my like toiletry sort of bag. By the way, I've got the fan on, so sorry if you do hear that. And yeah, it wasn't nice. It felt really rough and just like it was ripping my skin apart. Then I finished up this Westlab Recover Mineral Wellbeing Epsom salts with white willow and eucalyptus. I love these stuff for bath salts. You just soak it in, well, you pour it in and it soaks into the bath, and it really helps ease tight muscles and stuff, especially like now I'm working full time and it's quite a physical demanding job, so it's nice to, at the end of the day, just come in and soak in the bath and just enjoy. I feel like my lips were dark, I need lip balm. Just enjoy a nice soak to relax some of my muscles, and just, yeah. So those are it for the things that I took pictures of that I wanted to mention. The rest of the things are just in here. It's not a lot at all. So a declutter actually is the Avon Nutra Effects Active Seed Complex Gentle Bi-Phase Eye Makeup Remover. I don't know how long this has been sitting in the bathroom, but I want to use it up. But you know what? It's definitely probably gone. We don't, well, I haven't bought from Avon in a little while. I feel like we didn't used to get it as regular as we used to back in the day, and so this is probably sitting around for way too long. Made my eyes feel uncomfortable, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to use that anymore, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I finished up a hair product. So this is the Soap & Glory One Conditioner Intensive Conditioning Hair Mask. I was well excited when I saw that Soap & Glory had products for hair. I think it recently launched this year. Honestly, it an amazing product. I kind of ended up using it as like a mixing product. I do believe I've got a Instagram tab in my hair section where I review this and some of the other hair products. I think I got another hair product that I talked about as well. But yeah, this was alright for mixing the base. It's nice and thick and creamy, but I don't feel like it spreads very well. It's got a nice enough scent, but it just, I would probably opt for something else. I've tried it now. I don't think I would buy this again. Finished up the Mary Kay Private Spa Collection Mint Bliss Energizing Lotion for feet and legs. Well, I used it just for my feet, to be honest, and my knees. So Mary Kay, I believe, is like the equivalent of Avon in America. So I don't know how I got this or where I found it. It was in the house. Again, I just used it up because I saw it sitting there. I was like, well, okay, might as well use it up. It was minty. Not too strong though, but it was decent enough. It made my feet feel actually kind of wet. Like when I slapped it on, it felt really hydrated. So I did like that, although I was slipping around the place if I didn't wear socks. But yeah, standard foot moisturizer, decent. Keeping on with moisturizers as usual, I finished up another Aveeno cream. And then lastly, I finished up 2 Tony Moly face masks. I've been wanting to, as I've been getting into the swing of like my job and everything like that, I've been trying to like, and after the move and everything, I've been trying to take better care of my skin, because obviously I've been stressed out a lot and I've just forgotten about caring for me a little bit. So I've been having some nice baths with face masks on. I used up the Vitality I'm Real Broccoli Mask Sheet Vitality, and the Clear Skin I'm Real Rice Mask Sheet Clear Mask thing. I do like these Tony Moly sheet masks. I like sheet masks full stop. But yeah, I've talked a little bit about these on my Instagram tab as well. So yeah, I think that wraps up this video. I'm so sorry that it was all like weird, splotchy, random clips in different locations and different houses. But yeah, I just wanted to get this together for you guys and do just a nice little Empties video. So I will speak to you, well, when it comes to Empties, probably at the end of autumn. And yeah, I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye! I'll see you before then, hopefully, in different videos. Alright, see you later.